Wheels with Wondra from Snell Motors on the corner of Madison Avenue and Highway 22 in Mankato. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning.
Well, if you can't drive 55, maybe this will lead right into a good conversation today about getting, hopefully not, but unfortunately, in a car accident.
Yeah, we talk a lot about preventing car accidents, and every once in a while when I'm driving down the road and you see somebody, little fender bender in the roundabout or something, I say to myself, what do I do in that situation? You know, I've never been in that situation, and I kind of talked about it at work, and a few of the other guys and gals said the same thing. Gosh, I didn't even know what to do.
Is that because you know how to drive in a roundabout?
Perhaps that might have something to do with it. Maybe I'm just really lucky. I think
things happen.
Yeah. So I just wanted to talk about kind of a procedure. I looked at a lot of different websites for a lot of different insurance companies and saw the similarities of what they recommend to do when you get into a car accident. So let's just say it is the roundabout situation. Let's say you're out front of Snell, because, I mean, this is the one I most commonly see at my desk. And you're driving around, and all of a sudden, you feel something hit the back of your vehicle. You slide a little bit. Okay, I'm in a car accident. Now what? So the first thing you want to do is get out of the roundabout. Go to a safe area, okay? Pull over to the side of the road. Go somewhere so traffic can move on. You don't get out and start assessing the damage right in the middle of the roundabout. Let traffic get on its way. Now, if your vehicle is upside down, don't worry about that. You don't need to get it to a safe area. Somebody will come and take care of that. But if you can drive it, just drive it to a safe area. Then, at this point, there's a lot of adrenaline going, even if it is a little slide in the rear end. No airbags went off, but it kind of freaks you out. So what you want to do is you want to make sure, it sounds silly, but just when you tell yourself, okay, accident, safe area, shut the vehicle off. Put it in park. Make sure that you shut the vehicle off. Take a moment. Take a couple deep breaths before you get out of the vehicle. And then what you want to do is check with anybody else that was involved. So once you've done that, you can look around, see if the other vehicles that person's okay. Any other people, pedestrians, bikers, things like that. Everybody okay? Okay, so you kind of assess that situation. Next thing you want to do then is call the police. And if there's another vehicle involved, 100% of the time, call the police. And what you can do with that is the police are going to help you objectively judge the events that happen to determine who is at fault instead of one person blaming the other person, etc. So you two explain the situation to the police officer. They can decide who's at fault, and that will help both insurance companies significantly process these claims for you. So again, call the police, have them come, fill out the report, explain the situation. Now, while you're waiting for the police, this is a good opportunity to gather information. Now, I'm a nerd with multiple planners and love gathering information and writing things down, so this made sense to me. But for those of you that aren't an organized person, use your smartphone and just take pictures. So what most insurance companies recommended was gathering the names of the driver and the passengers, okay? Because those are your witnesses, people that saw what happened. They can kind of say, yes, that's accurate to what everybody else is saying. But if there's a disagreement, it's very important to make sure you know those witnesses. License plate numbers, take a picture. Insurance information for the other driver, take a picture. Makes and models of the vehicle involved, take a picture. Contact information, again, most of you say, I don't have a pen and paper in my car. When am I going to write this stuff down? Just write it in your cell phone, make a note, however you want to do it. Send yourself an email, think of it that way, but just document everything. You don't need a pen and paper, so you don't have it, don't just not do it. Location of the accident. You see a mile marker, you see the roundabout, take pictures of that area so you can see exactly where the vehicle was in that situation. Because a couple days later, a week later, and they're asking you all these questions, you may not remember, but if you look through your photos in your phone, you'll say, okay, I remember exactly how it went. XYZ, you put all the pieces together, you're good to go. So you've got all these pictures done, the police have now left, your vehicle is not drivable. Let's say, option A, both your front tires are popped for some reason. What you want to do is then call a tow company, hit your OnStar button, depending on what you have, and just have them tow you right to Snell Motors there. And even if your vehicle is drivable, you're going to need an estimate at some point, and you're going to need to file an insurance claim. I would recommend, again, just drive to Snell Motors, park, right? So I'm just going to sit here, call my insurance company, explain everything that happened, and then that you can go right inside and get an estimate on your vehicle at Snell. So either way, I'd recommend just coming to the parking lot there, parking. Catch your breath again, call your insurance company, and start the claim on that. And once that claim is started, you're ready to go. Keep in mind that any body shop can't start your claims. You have to make that initial phone call. So I would say before you even go inside, just start that claim and get the ball rolling on it. So I hope that everyone listening doesn't have to do any of this stuff. But if you find yourself in that sticky situation and you kind of say, I don't know what to do. Do I call the cops? Do I not call the cops? Should I call my mom first? Should I call her later? That kind of stuff. Okay, so hopefully these steps will help you out. And if you need a refresher on any of that, feel free to stop by Snell Motors as always, and we can help you with that information.
Jeff Wondra with us today. Wheels with Wondra. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Wondra.